So if you throw me a 3, I feel like I'm...
You are, because you're trying to keep your body away from it, so you're just kind of trying to hit this break right here.
Okay.
Boom, and the same thing will be on the 4, just the opposite side.
Yeah, I guess this one just for me is more unnatural. It's a newer...
I have to do this. If I let it close, then I let more of his blade close to me. So I'm okay reaching 6-8 inches out for it.
But you're
I wouldn't do this.
But you're not also stepping in it or turning?
I will.
You will. So you're
Depends. Sometimes I can turn into this. Okay. Other times I turn away from it so I can get my blade into the front.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, what you're doing is you're taking basic techniques or basic tactics, but you're understanding how you need to. The rear hand has to operate. Now, who has noticed that the rear hand and the front hand and the body all have to kind of coordinate and communicate with each other, or else it's just a big fail? That's what makes CQB edge weapons difficult. In long game, you don't have to do that. All you have to worry about is the front part and then maybe some footwork. Here, in the CQB side, everything's got to fire on all cylinders, which is why it's tougher to teach. But I don't think it's advanced. I just think it's tougher to teach. Make sense? Okay, let's go to the other side. So what we do is we continue the same kind of a chart where, except now I just label it live hand is unarmed, blade hand is, pretty self-explanatory. We have to look at the person responding will be in reverse grip though. First thing that you can do, slash. Okay, bisecting lines, slash. And so the feeder feeds 2 different types of angles. One is like this angle 1, or they could thrust it, they could slash it, or they could thrust it on the 1, and then the 2. Okay? Me as the responder, he feeds the 1, here's the footwork and the angulation side of things. I'm going to slash. So I cover and I cut. I'm looking to sever at the bicep, the tendons, the elbow, maybe the throat. Okay? Maybe the belly. Yeah? Maybe the eyes. Maybe I'm in a standard grip and I get my thrust to the neck. Doesn't make much of a difference. Here, right now, for fun's sake, I just slash and I cut. Okay? And then the other hand is passing over. You guys already did this. Passing part. Okay? Now, that was the first half. Second half is he's going to chamber up and give me the angle 2. And I'm going to cut and pass. So he feeds me the 1, I step in and I turn and I cut. He feeds me the 2, I step out and I turn and I cut. The big part is don't do this. Okay? So here's how I always think about it. This hand and this angle 2 is really the only place. Look, wrist and elbow, that's where I aim for. One hand goes to one, the other hand goes to the other. One hand goes to one, the other hand goes to the other. That's how I always look at it. And that helped me not do, because he did that all the time. He feeds the 1, I cut. He feeds the 2, I cut. That makes sense? And then he feeds the 1 again, and I cut. And okay, I'm starting to get it. Oh, and you go ahead and go with reverse grip. All